One of the foundations of my life experience, really since I woke up back in 20 years ago now, has been developing and gaining clarity on my desires. Now, it's often called goals. Right now, here's the thing with goals. Goals often have this connotation: I've got to work hard and I got to measure it and I got to this very scientific like. And to me, a desire is different, and it really fits in with the topic of this video, because when you think about it, if you have a goal that's very defined, you can either make the goal or maybe you can't make the goal. And there's your success and there's your failure, which I think just all of that really causes us to miss the whole point of a desire in the first place. A desire is not even so much a destination, it's a direction. Because when you think about it, when you're choosing a desire, when you're creating that desire, it's like manifesting 101, is you're not creating something that's over there. You're creating this experience and then you're living it on the inside, right? It's step 2 in my 5-step manifesting process. It really is that direction that you're moving into, and you're embodying that to the best of your abilities today, right? Not next week, not next month, today. So when I was working out this morning and seeing the progress that I had made, and then these thoughts drop in your head. Well, you're 63 now. And you've got these other guys that have taken up kickboxing, and they've been 23. So they have all this time to perfect that art and to take it to such a high level. And you don't. So then the question that is sort of posed in my mind, along with other desires that I have, is what if they don't manifest? Right? Like, and this is that thing about I'm here and the desire is there, or the goal is there. It's like, what if I don't make it? And to me, a warrior understands that it's not even so much about winning the quote unquote war. It's showing up for that battle every single day. Yes, you know what the destination is. Yes, you have that desire. Yes, you're living it on the inside. And of course, myself, it's like, okay, it's going to happen. It's going to happen no matter what. It's like, I'm either going to manifest it or I'm going to die in the process. Then I think what happens is we kind of fall into the camp of it's going to happen. And I think maybe we don't spend enough time, and I'm not saying we live here, in what if it doesn't? Right. At least today, you're not there, maybe. Today, it hasn't manifested in its fullness. So then the question is, well, what if it never does? One of the meditations from years and years and years ago, they would often have a teaching topic. And I remember the one very clearly, and the title of it was, what if there's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Would you take the journey anyway? And I think for me, that was what I was reminded of today, is I don't know how far I'll get in kickboxing. I have some goals, I have some desires, and yes, they're manifesting, right? But then the other piece is, what if they don't? And you know what? Maybe there will be some that never manifest in their fullness. But I think in some respects, maybe that's not the point. Maybe the point is to show up every day. Whatever, and I know battle kind of has that confrontational aspect to it, but what's today? What is your win for today? What is, if it's a battle, the battle that you fight today, knowing that maybe you won't win the war. And maybe that's okay too. Maybe it's not about that all the time. Maybe it's about showing up, giving it all that you've got, and then being okay with whatever the outcome is or is not. Maybe that's what being a warrior is really about.